we're starting today with Bella recapping last session. At least I'll say that, Bella, you can recap the pieces you were here for, or you can recap everything if you like. If not, then Hammerfell's closer, so Hammerfell would take on anything that you don't feel comfortable recapping.
So, as we opened last session, Lyra was attempting to remove bears from our camps we set up at night by turning into a bear. And
I did other things too. Okay,
after
not just turn into a bear.
series of unsuccessful attempts to get the bears away from the camp, in fact, actually driving them further into the center of camp, the noise and commotion seems to attract the attention of a rock giant
Which
bird.
did get rid of the bears.
She did get rid of the bears. But it also got Lyra in its clutches. The party was awakened. And after a tense battle of a lot of flying and dropping and such, the rock was slain. There was some investigating of any potentially alchemical or magically useful bits, to which Signing retrieved something. I don't know if he shared that with us, but he did recover something magical with his unseen servant. From there, we rested.
It was This is important to you. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it. It was a book.
Oh, that's right.
That you are currently studying, Brandy.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The manual of quickness. Right. And then, after that, the rest of the night was uneventful, with watches between the rest of Lyra's watch, Hammerfell's watch, and then the watch of our guest party member. That's a weird... The person we're escorting. That's a better way of phrasing it. Pairing. Yes. And then from there, we had been journeying along, running road through the mountains, came across a giant with a giant canvas, and that's where I'll drop off, because that's where I left the session last time.
Hammerfell, yep.
We found a strange rock person who seemed to not want to harm us or to steal anything from us, but was instead wanted to paint. He was an artist and wanted to see Cynian's art succeed, and he gifted him these strange pots of magic ink that everyone else sees only black, dark goo inside. However, Cynian apparently could see colors. He's colorblind, and this allows him to see the vast colors.
Just the paint colors.
Yeah. But apparently anything he paints will retain that color, so he can actually admire his work. We thanked this strange rock man and continued on our way. In which we eventually bedded down for the night, and during this time of rest, our traveling companion, Faring, decided that it was time for the reveal of some secrets, that they were actually from the Lurfan Empire, and that they were a refugee that was escaping, and they wanted to make things clear to everyone and reveal all secrets, not just theirs. And they decided to cast Zone of Truth. And then we all did some introductions. Hammerfell did not resist. I think Lyra tried to resist, but failed.
Yeah.
Rynian succeeded.
I don't know. Brandy.
Brandy, we don't know. So that's where we pick up.
Left off at Brandy's introduction.
Yes, so we are at the moment where Faring has just turned over in the direction of Brandy, saying, "Well, how about you, Brandy? Give us a brief introduction, including your name." And Brandy, you can choose to have walked away during the original spell casting, or you can choose to make the save, or you can choose not to resist.
I'm going to try to resist.
So making the save,
What kind of save is it?
I believe it's charisma saving throw.
Ah, excellent.
Should we get at those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
I don't know why I rolled it at advantage.
I don't even see you rolling it.
I don't either.
Then I'll say it's a 23 before you see the other result.
I'm refreshing.
What's up with that? Usually it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, the first roll is unfortunately a failure.
Now I gotta adjust my notes because I thought you said you got a 23.
No, it's a 9. I accidentally rolled it in advantage, and the better roll was the 23, but the first one was a 9.
I mean, he also said that we don't have to, like, answer. Like,
It's
we
true.
can just choose to remain silent, by the way. Thought that would be important for you to
Yeah,
know.
that's it. That's part of the parameters of the spell, but he is looking at you expectedly. I'm assuming people are curious and looking in your direction in general. So the question is asked.
Can you exact phrasing of the question?
If you could give us your name and a brief introduction into your story.
No, not what you asked, Farron.
I'm sorry?
You know not what you ask of me, Farron. My name is...
Go ahead.
My name is... My name is...
Randy, are you alright?
It's not letting me say... Brandy.
See the eyebrow fairing raise. Perhaps it's because it's not your true name. If this has some sort of, if your actual name has some sort of implication beyond just what people truthfully call you, then perhaps it is best left unsaid. And I will simply ask for a bit of your background, a bit of a story of where you come from.
I am an elemental from the plane of fire, an inhabitant of the city of brass. I am in the employ of those around me, not by choice, but through being bound as a genie to the box that I carry on my person.
No.
Specifically, I serve Amethel. He was the one who was able to open my box.
I see. Turns and looks in your direction, Hammerfell. I'm assuming...
For the record, I was unaware of this connection that would be forged. To be honest, I want no part in it. However, Brandy is a wonderful traveling companion. I do not wish to have her bound to my service.
I see. And is that simply because you feel partially responsible for her entrapment, or is there more beyond that?
Oh, there is more. I do not wish to have another person on my conscience should something happen.
And turns in your direction, Salira. And you come from this place, this Athendel,
Athendel?
correct?
Athendel.
Right. What is
Yes.
your purpose here?
What is my purpose here?
Yes.
To gain experience? Experience?
All right. Is that why you wish to stay?
Why I wish to stay with these people?
Yes, I suppose. I've been around all kinds of places, all kinds of people. And while your traveling companions are right and lovely, I'm sure that the kind of experience you seek may be best found outside of this sort of adventuring party.
You think I should leave?
Absolutely not. I'm just curious is all.
Well, it would be rather less efficient to go somewhere else when I have friends here. I enjoy their company. And they are rather good in a fight. More experienced than myself.
You could definitely say that. You all have saved my skin on more than one occasion, and I'm lucky to be traveling with such a group of strong individuals.
We are indeed.
And, Brandy, why is it that you feel required to hide your name from us?
Knowing the true name of an elemental grants you far more control over them than even Hammerfell has currently.
Well, completely understand the lack of longing to share it then. If I'm being completely honest, I wouldn't like people having that control over me either. And I just want to make it certain that there is no sort of issue of safety on my part or any of yours. So, that's my final question before I put this spell to rest. I would like to ask every one of you, what is your greater purpose? I suppose, what is your ultimate goal in these adventurers in this outset? And he will look at Hammerfell first.
He thinks for a while. Well, I suppose that I wish to prove myself to, well, myself. I wish to, do some good in the world and, well, redeem myself for failures in the past.
Nods. Then looks to Solyra.
Of course, simply to please my parents. That
A noble goal. What were you going to say?
nothing.
And you, Brandy?
You don't have to say anything you don't want to, Brandy.
Simply nods his head and looks to Sinian. Sinian will also remain silent. He sighs. Oh, okay. We just got a message from Brandy's player that there was some interruption. That being
She got a
said,
phone call.
He'll actually linger for a minute on you, Lyra. Then say, if you're going to speak the truth, why not speak it out?
That's not what I meant to say. Are you certain you did that right?
Did what?
You certain you cast the spell right? That's not what I intended to say.
Well, that's precisely the reasoning, isn't it?
Okay, I am back. What did I
Alright.
miss?
We'll tell you in a moment. That being said, sometimes the truth is not often what one expects of themselves. My apologies if this has stirred something in you that you didn't know was there. Turns and looks at you, Randy. So, as I was saying, in order to make sure none of you are out for my throat, I would like to just simply ask what your greater purpose is, why you do all of this. What is the ultimate goal?
Aim to earn my freedom and restore my power to what it once was before being imprisoned.
I see. None of you are out for my throat, so that's all I need to know, and none of you seem inherently evil. So, you're all free to go. Just so you know, the spell remains in effect within probably about 8 more minutes, so be careful what you say. And he will then turn around, enter back into the cart where he goes to rest. Sinian will also take an early night and head to bed.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Oh, well, I must say that was quite refreshing. I believe that was good for us.
Certainly one perspective on it. Oh, dinner's already been made, so I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take a walk for a minute. She's gonna grab her sword and armor and shield and just take a walk for a few minutes.
Right.
Celera holds her notebook like against her stomach and just stares into the fire.
I worry about her. Should we go and check and see if she's alright?
Brandy?
Yes.
sure she'll be alright if she wants some time to herself. She'll stay within visual distance.
Whatever.
Unless you believe she's in danger.
Oh, I believe she's perfectly capable. However, I worry about her in the mental state.
Because he asked for her name.
I had no idea that it held so much power over her.
Names can be quite a powerful thing.
Yes, I can. Hold great meaning as well.
For some beings, that power is very literal.
I will say Brandy is stepped away, so she's like on like the edge of camp, but is not walking past it. Just kind of standing on the edge of camp, facing out.
All right. The feeling that persists to those affected by the spell and those who remain within the radius lasts a fair amount of time, probably for the next 7.5 minutes before you get this strange, almost like lock upon your ability to tell what you want to tell suddenly break. And as it does so, you breathe a sigh of relief. And as you, Randy, look about, see as the sky's colors are again shifting to the darker hues of night. The scent of creosote around you as a small amount of cloud coverage begins to roll on into the sky and small sprinkles begin to fall. Like cold little daggers against your skin, just...
Step back into camp. Let's get this shelter set up so we can get out of the rain as fast as can. And I'm not bothering to ritual cast, just taking a 1 minute cast Tiny Hut.
Alright.
Nice.
The dome appears. Sinian is like almost on the outside of it, but then he like sort of rolls in his sleep and he ends up on the inside. And who is taking watches? I guess.
I'll take first watch.
Alright. I go and just lay down on my bedroll.
Alright.
I will as well.
Randy. Go ahead if no one else is going to do any roleplay before heading off to bed. Then you could go ahead and roll me a perception. Oof.
5, 6. Roll the 5.
Alright. As the rain sort of starts falling down onto the very outside of the tiny hut, it leaves these small waves as when drips fall into a pool, these small that encircle it's the entirety of the scape before colliding with other waves that are created by these small little droplets, each one creating the smallest little dapping sound upon the outside of the dome. As you do so and look into as you look into the sky beyond that, crowded by mountains, some of which are snow-capped. However, As the night rolls on, there is no sort of encounter. Stay quiet, rainy night, soothing sound of rain.
I will spend the watch reading, studying the manual.
Sounds good. All right. Which point your watch is up?
Is it going to be a 2-hour or a 4-hour watch?
I was assuming 2 hour.
Okay. I'm going to wake up Hammerfell.
Oh, yes.
You take second watch. That way Solyra can be fully rested and take over for the rest of the night.
Whatever. Yeah. Just get situated, get set up.
In the employ, everyone knows Brandy's in charge.
Brandy will just kind of nod. Back roll over on her side, facing away from the center of the dome. Fall asleep.
Hammerfell.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception, I am good at those. I gotta roll them with fucking advantage because Sentinel Shield. I rolled 2 5s.
Unfortunate.
Yeah!
As you begin your watch, you see as the rain slowly becomes heavier and heavier, accompanied by this tempestuous wind that sways the rain in all different directions. It begins to push further in upon the dome, of course never breaking it, but there are points where it almost pools for a bit before the dome expunges it and it all just falls. The rain gets even more intense. Lightning begins striking tops of nearby mountaintops. As it does so, there's loud noise that manages to, every now and then, everyone sort of jumps awake before returning sleeps. No active events take place, however, the storm is getting intense. Before your 2 hours are up.
This is a bit strange. Can I kind of read the storm and try to discern any kind of omen from Bjorn?
Make a religion check.
All right. Here we go. Character sheet. Religion. Fucking -1. You'd think I'd be proficient in religion. You'd be wrong. It's another 5, by the way.
Unfortunately, it's difficult to tell.
Yeah, it's a weird storm.
Yeah, the storm, I'll say from your religious studies in general with Jorn, this does seem like something of his cause. As lightning strikes around you, but not directly hitting you, it's difficult to tell the exact meaning of it, though.
I will utter a prayer to Bjorn. And eventually, once my watch is up, I will wake Slayer up.
My turn?
Yes.
Sleep well, Hammerfell.
Yes. I would be watchful. The storm is getting worse. Could mean something. I have yet to discern what it is, though.
I'm afraid I have very little connection to Bjorn, but I shall keep an eye out.
It's all right. Oh, Talara.
Yes?
Yeah, hold this. I'll hand you my sentinel shield. Say, it keeps the mind sharp and aware.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. Should something happen, I shall probably want it back.
Of course, I have never used one of these before. So, you can have it. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, good night, Sliver.
Good night.
I will go to bed.
I'm gonna sit next to the shield and stare at my notebook and try and think of a way to respond to my dad's letter.
Alright.
And probably fail.
Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage for the night.
We're all just not paying attention.
It's
This
dark
is very
and stormy.
for making us talk about our feelings.
Honestly, we're all up in fucking game.
You guys are getting fucking lucky.
No.
You begin staring at your notebook, this blank parchment within, trying to come up with some sort of response, even the roughest of drafts to respond to your father. And you're used to responding to not angry letters, but stern and firm. And
cold.
Yes, that is what you have built up to. That is what you know. And receiving a letter that is warm and caring and understanding is completely foreign to you. So, throughout the night, you stare at the blank parchment. Every now and then, you pick up a feather, but immediately put it down. It's a long night staring at blank parchment before the sun arises and everyone else comes to consciousness.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. I give him his shield back.
Ah, thank you.
Is it still raining?
As you, I should mention that. As you went throughout your watch, the lightning and thunder died down tremendously, and the rain is all but gone now. Probably barely sprinkling.
It started dying down soon after you went to bed. I don't think Mom has much to say to me.
Perhaps. He, reaches many ears and eyes with the storms. It isn't exactly something that you can direct.
Well, I'm glad we shall not be traveling in that.
When Brandy wakes up, she's gonna just silently start getting ready and start cooking breakfast.
Alright. Justinian will begin painting with his paints again, almost completely hyper-focused upon it as the day goes forward. And Varying will step out. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm about ready to get moving for the day.
Yes, I believe so.
Wonderful. I'll pick up camp. He'll help in any area that is needed. What are you making today, Brandy? Oh, breakfast.
Croque de Monsieur.
Very nice.
For those of you who don't speak French or have not seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it is basically a reverse grilled cheese with heavy cream and a slice of ham in between.
That is
What do you mean reverse
American.
grilled cheese?
That is
the bread's in
very
the middle?
French. The cheese is on the outside of the bread.
Why? What?
The bread is soaked in cream. Cheese is on the outside, butter is on the inside.
Wow.
That's better than the grilled cheese they have in Mexico. There, they take cheese and they grill it, and that's the meal. There's no bread. It's just cheese.
All right.
And to Rachel's comment, that's very American. No, this is very French. It's called
I don't know,
croque
I've
de
only been
monsieur.
to America
Called
I-
croque de monsieur. It's
and
very
Canada
French.
and Mexico.
Sounds like some American shit to me.
I have not seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, nor do I speak French.
I've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I don't remember that,
binging
though.
with Babish. That being said, those who consume this dish will gain 5 temporary hit points
Hey, let's go.
because tasty food.
I will also, at the end of the long rest, use my Blessing of the Forge and imbue my armor once again with something. I'm doing that at the end of every long rest. I just thought I'd remind you that it happens.
Sounds good.
Does Cynian cast Aid?
You guys didn't encounter it. Yeah, he'll cast a. Wait. Look
My
what.
feet up from last week.
Let me see what he's got. I barely understand his sorcery point system.
How sorcery points work?
No, he is a weird, different
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of sorcerer.
Like
It's
the
all
divine
sorcery
thing?
points.
He's
No.
using spell points.
Yeah,
He's
but
using a modified rule
he's
for how
combining
spell
them.
slots work. And then he's using a modified version of that
Yeah,
to combine with his sorcery
yeah.
points.
It's a weird, sort of different sorcerer that was made by someone.
Did I choose
Yeah,
it?
he will cast it. We'll make it. Let me. Second level by default. We'll cast it. All right. Everyone will, or he'll give it to himself, Brandy, and he normally gives it to Hammerfell, huh?
The start with Solara.
Okay, then Solara. So you all gain 20, or your maximum HP is increased by 20 for the moment.
Ooh, you're going full power.
Doing a bit of level spelling, but because I assure you, he will not be as useful in combat. I'll try my best. And that was a rest cast. And Baring will, while consuming the food, say, "No, I've never really had this kind of food before. It's very different, and it's tasty, don't get me wrong, but it's confusing as well."
Confusing how?
I just sort of consume it and my body doesn't know what to think of it.
It's bread, cheese, eggs, and ham.
But it's in the wrong order, isn't it?
Yes, it is kind of odd.
Anyway, if you're all ready, I'm all set to go for the day.
Oh, yes, alrighty.
Let's get going then.
Get the horses fed and ready, and then mount up.
Alright.
Salavan, would you mind riding alongside me?
Not at all. I do so.
Alright. You'll begin riding, even ascending further. Eventually, I'll say probably 2 hours in, you will begin to see snow upon the valleys between the mountains that you walk upon. Not a lot, quite yet. However, you are still ascending higher into the temperate range. The smell quickly shifts that of a very muddy, murky area, as this area has been the constant home of melting snow over and over again before it descends down the temperate range as lakes or as rivers and streams. Will Brandy, will you go ahead and roll any die for me?
Alright. Good.
Of course. Alright,
The
go ahead.
D420 is 69.
Go ahead and roll a D8 for me.
8.
Yes. Cuatro. Yes.
Fear.
As you go about your day, there is this ominous sense that sort of falls upon you. You all are suddenly very aware of your surroundings. As you look around, there's nothing following you, there's nothing chasing you. However, there is this sense of just ill omen that you just can't quite shake.
Are you alright,
Having-
Brandy? I know last night was rather invasive.
Speaking quietly and switching over to Elvish. It was rather dangerously close to getting to a rather closely guarded secret, yes.
Well, I'm also speaking Elvish. I agree that it was rather impolite of him to ask about such things. I'm sorry that happened.
I just stepped away after just to not risk saying anything stupid, I suppose.
So Hammer fell in quiet about your well-being after you stepped out.
That's kind of him. I'm fine. I just do not didn't want to risk it, I suppose.
I don't blame you.
So, I've never told you how to phrase this. I was rather frivolous with giving out my name before, and since I've decided that only a great deal of trust and respect in a person would earn them the right to knowing my name, as it is a great deal of power they would hold over me. Such.
Of course.
They told you what my name is, though not as plain as words.
What?
I said my name in front of you,
When?
but I did not give the context of what it meant.
When did you do that?
When we first encountered the creatures that were taking over Hendrix. Do you remember that?
First encountered them.
Do you remember that
When-
phrase I told you that would bring me back if they were somehow able to take control of my mind?
The one in Primordial?
The very same.
I shan't say it right now, but that's your name?
Not the full phrase, no. But one of the words is.
Well, it is safe with me as I don't know what the words mean.
That is why when I told you that phrase, I tried my best to express the importance of the phrase without giving away what it meant.
Because of that, would it upset you if I wanted to learn Primordial?
No. It was very sweet of you.
For me.
However, do not believe that my name would be one that would come up early in your studies, but
I understand. Thank you for trusting me.
if you wish to discuss this more in private later, we can. Stop for the evening.
Of course.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your conversation, but I sense something's wrong. Do you feel that?
Yes. Does it feel similar to the like freaky feeling that we got when the imposters were being sketchy?
Not really. It's less of this constant feeling of over the shoulder, like someone's watching you, and more of just like I'll say go ahead and make a is a weird perception check, but yeah, it'd be a perception check.
Okay.
It could also be insight if you'd like.
I have the same modifier on both of them.
All right.
Both perception.
I'm gonna go insight, 'cause that's the one I'm proficient with.
Nice. Nice. Silyra, as you begin to try and intake, it's definitely difficult to tell. It's different. I'll say it's less of a frightening force. However, Hammerfell and Brandy, you all, as you take the moment to observe and take in, it's less of a sinister force attempting to cause fear within you. It's more of some sort of helping hand trying to warn you.
Like that something dangerous is coming up, or just like...
More like, be prepared.
Huh.
Do you think it's more of those creatures that could be affecting our minds?
No, it's something different.
No, it feels different. Benevolent, almost.
Benevolent?
Feels
Out
more
of character, I want to make sure I'm using the right one. Is benevolent the good one, or the malevolent is the good one?
Yeah, malevolent.
Benevolent's the good one.
Malevolent bad. Okay.
No,
Malevolent
Solera's
good,
just saying,
malevolent bad.
Solera's just saying, like, we're feeling scared. How is this a good thing?
Well, fear is
benevolent. Good.
Yeah, benevolent. Fear is a hopeful emotion to have. It keeps you alive. This seems to be some sort of early response. Something dangerous is up ahead, or behind us or beneath us or above us. I'm not sure.
Do the horses seem spooked?
They're probably acting slightly different, more careful, probably slightly slower, not too noticeably.
I'm gonna tilt my head back to get my range of vision as wide as possible, and I'm gonna cast my at-will detect magic, which detects within 30 feet.
Alright. Cast the detect magic spell. Everything you'd expect to come up magical, lights of magical, including many of the pieces of armor Sir Hammerfell is wearing, Francis himself, all the magical items that you all possess. However, nothing inherently magical that is unexpected.
I look back into the carriage at Faring.
Actually, I'll say on Hammerfell, there is a bit of divination magic you're not used to seeing. And
Hammerfell.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go first.
I'll say as Saliva looks back at Faring, he seems to be tinkering with his herbalism kit again, trying to muster up another potion.
Hammerfell.
Yes.
Brandy slows the cart to a stop. There's something. She gets off. Something different about. Something's on your person that doesn't seem right.
What is it?
Am I able to pinpoint where? Well, let me double check the wording of the spell. Faint aura in learned school. Yeah. I would be able to focus in on what is giving off this energy.
It is within a certain part of Hammerfell, and as you return closer, it appears to be on the left side of his chest, slightly lower. And going in closer, it's just this small source of divination magic that just sort of pulses every now and then. And with each pulse, you could sort of feel this foreboding warning sensation.
Does Brandy
Not coming
tell
off. It's not coming off of an object. It just seems to be coming over Hammerfell's left side.
From within Hammerfell. It's as far as the spell will take you.
Would I know of any spells that would behave like that?
Go ahead and make a general intelligence check.
Not Arcana?
Hammerfell, are you wearing any sort of pin or anything on your left side?
No, I'm not.
There's some sort of divination magic coming. I point in the general area on his body where it's coming from. Coming from, it seems to be inside you.
Inside him? Is it some sort of beacon, like a scrying ward?
I'm not
Sure, it's not constant. It's pulsing.
I might actually be able to help here. I have this, and he'll hold out his hammer and trace a symbol in the air, and he begins to glow a bit, and then the light concentrates itself within his visor to the point where it's glowing this bright light out of it. As I cast Detect Good and Evil.
All right.
So this is concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
I mean, there's
Similarly,
no elemental.
yeah. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that's been magically consecrated or desecrated.
All right.
Consecrate,
You begin-
Desecrate. I never thought of those as antonyms.
You begin the general incantation of the spell, and as you finish it out, just as soon as the spell is cast, there is this presence that you can feel within you that is there. It's not a creature itself, but you definitely feel celestial energy coming from within. And I'll say, as well as when the spell is cast, this sort of sharpens this foreboding warning, and as it does, sudden flashing images go through your mind as you see images of a familiar looking monstrosity flash through your mind, and a familiar sounding screech echoes within before you snap back to reality. Don't say the rest of the lyrics. And
I didn't even think about it until you said it.
I was about no.
I was ready to.
As soon as he said the first like 2 words, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
and you are suddenly back, and you still feel the celestial presence within. However, after that small moment, it sort of begins to fade, as though the warning has now officially been delivered.
He gives this sudden breath of like he's just been staggered, right? He's
Are you alright? I like reach out as if like
Brandy,
catch
yeah,
him would
Brandy.
do anything with my -1 strength.
Brandy helps steady him on Francis. NFL, are you all right?
Are you alright?
yes. I begin looking in the sky.
What?
As you begin looking around in the sky, it's fairly clear for the moment.
What
NFL,
I
are
look
you all
up at
right?
this guy too.
Be aware. Stay on your feet.
So Mufel, did you see something?
Do you know what's going on? You know what's going on?
Sort of. He looks over at Salira. I saw it again. I heard it. The beast from the cave. It is around here somewhere. Yes.
Are you certain?
I received some sort of vision of it. I do not know where.
So Lara, you take the reins. I'll be on the ready if anything happens, and I'll let Sinian know. We keep moving forward, but cautiously. I'd start walking back towards the cart.
Watch the
Give it a knock.
skies.
Give it a knock.
All right.
Sinian, there seems to be some sort of threat that Hammerfell has tangled with before and is being warned in some way that it's nearby. Look out on the skies. I'll be up top. Brandy just clambers on top of the cart.
You'll probably say something like, sounds good. Will do.
Classic Sinian.
I can't believe how good I can't believe how good you are at impersonating Sinian's voice.
You just got to start with and then you're good.
I'm gonna shoot.
Really good at all of us. You remember the first round
Yeah,
of
the
imposters? I
imposters.
was very impressed.
My worst one is definitely Hammerfell's. It's like, Sir Samson, Hammerfell, and that's all I
I
know.
think it's pretty good.
All right.
Anyway, we're
So,
I'm like trying not to let my anxiety be visible through the reins. I don't want to freak the horses out.
all right.
I am being extremely cautious. Every single round that we're moving forward, Francis is taking the dodge action, as am I. This is the most like on alert you've ever seen Hammerfell ever be. And that's saying something because he's usually somebody who's fairly vigilant.
I know, he's like vigilant, but he's chill.
Yeah, this is like on pins and needles right here.
Right.
It freaks me out that I can see Sir Hammerfell being freaked out. He's like the calmest person in the party.
Everyone can go ahead and roll a perception check.
I did fantastic.
You're traveling like this for about...
I'm rolling so bad tonight. I got an 8.
Oof.
You're
Oh.
rolling bad.
My God.
We are gonna get killed by this wyvern.
I got a 17 because
Yeah, I
I have
saw.
advantage.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Didn't see that.
Yeah, usually you ignore the second number.
So, Hammerfell, could you please roll a d8 for me?
Oh fuck! There we go. 8.
All right.
Hammerfell's just got the Kill Bill alarms going off in his mind.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right. We're gonna go ahead and shift to. We'll use this battle map. I like this.
We're
one.
We're what?
And
We're what?
you all are traveling between this particularly narrow valley, managing to descend in altitude a bit, less occupied by any icy, snowy grounds, more occupied by dead trees and forlorn bushes that are cast aside on the side of the road. And Hammerfell, ever vigilant, you look up towards the sky, looking over every mountaintop, before one particular mountaintop is suddenly crested by 8 small, incredibly small at first, definitely difficult to observe, no one else noticed it, small draconic figures that sort of fly almost like a flock of birds in the sky before there is a sort of notice draw of attention.
Well, you're going underwater.
Oh, this is the worst I've
Hello,
ever-
hello, hello. Am I still underwater?
You are no longer
You're back.
underwater.
There is a draw of attention pulled in your direction, and all 8 of these creatures that I believe Salira identified as pseudo-dragons begin running
Oh no.
in your or flying rather in your direction.
Which direction are they coming from?
They are. Sorry. Give me a sense. There we go.
Cool.
They're coming from east, which on this side is left. As you're all pushing forward, there is this sudden screeching, like just sort of, as they begin, as you hear like the sound of like almost like small darts as their trajectory shifts and begins heading in your direction. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
To the east.
The painter. The pseudo
Yes.
dragons.
There's warning. Where's my initiative?
Yo, was that
I
painter
am
dude
meant-
straight up like Bjorn or something? I got a 22.
Shit.
He's more powerful than Bjorn.
Still valid to
He was
get it.
Bob
The last
Ross.
time was selected. It's fine.
Shit, I forgot to open the fucking initiative. I fucking hate my life, dude.
No.
Do, 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 do,
Is
do,
that
do.
Uma Thurman?
Fucking- Oh fuck, sorry, Zai.
Oh, sorry, Soy. Sorry. Oh, no one's gonna even fucking get that reference.
I thought it was just a rare appearance of Finn.
No,
Like my token, I forgot.
It's me quoting a specific show that none of you are ever gonna have fucking watched.
What
'Cause from
show?
The In-Betweeners.
I've heard of it.
It's a show. It's from the UK because I used to have UK roommates, and it's fucking hilarious.
I've seen some UK shows. I like Misfits.
I have way more than 53
Mostly
hit points.
because Robert Sheehan is just amazing.
Oh, there's no one in this show that you ever would have fucking. No one heard of.
I knew
Sorry,
about
no.
it before Umbrella
No.
Academy.
There is one person in it you might recognize if you know the show. Oh, fuck. What? the principal of the school the kids go to is one of the hosts of a game show in England. I can't remember what the fuck the game show is. But it's a game show
What's the show?
where you basically
Where he's the principal?
they bring in like comedians and just like give them like impossible tasks. And they just,
is it Community?
no, it's a
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I thought I cut out.
Nope. Bella did.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Oh yeah, Taskmaster is pretty funny. I like that one.
One of the hosts
like
of
all on
that
YouTube.
show. One of the hosts of that show is the principal in
Oh.
In Between It.
Guys, there's another imposter. Look,
Wait,
she's right
that's
over there.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not
I moved
on
it
the-
wrong. I'm over at the cart. There we go.
And why is there two of them?
Why are there two of me?
I don't know.
It's because
Oh
you're an
no, I messed
imposter.
it up. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. Hang on.
Us.
There.
All right.
Tiny
You
roll.
can delete my other one.
All right. Their turns are currently hidden because they're not on the map yet. So, that being said, Selira, you are up first as you turn to see these creatures cresting the mountaintops, probably about 30 seconds after Hammerfell sees them, and probably about 5 seconds after he points it out, you take a moment to discern all of the creatures. They're currently about 120 feet away from you. What are you doing?
Let's do some magic missiles to start, because I don't
right.
remember these are immune to fire or not.
What's the range of magic missile?
120.
Yep, that'll do it.
There you go.
Right. 120. I just rolled one, so it's 344. I
Yes.
think. Yeah, 44 because I cast it at second level.
Very
4
nice.
Plus 4. So
Oof.
11.
Wow.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
That was
You see, there's a slight bit of fear in you as you conjure all 4 of these arcane missiles that fly and manage to impact, but manage to only capture the sides of the creature. It remains steadfast in its path.
Oh, it's one thing?
No, it's several.
Oh, okay.
You impact, I assuming, unless you're
Yeah,
sending
I was
one
only,
of these
I
at
only
each.
shot one.
Okay.
Oh, how many of them are there? Do we say that?
8.
8?
Okay. Oof.
So it's not the actual wyvern that
Huh?
started.
Does
No.
these appear to be pseudo dragons?
Unless it's a Megazord wyvern.
They're gonna form together. So
With our
that is-
powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morgan.
Anything else on your turn, Selira?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. These creatures will. The first group of these creatures will spend their entire turns dashing and flying towards you guys. 2 of them will stop near Hammerfell. They're so cute. How could they possibly be harmful?
They're not cute
And-
and they're killing us.
And 2 of them will stop by these horses. And that is their entire turn. Brandy, you are up.
Did you say they're near Hammerfell?
Of course they're near Hammerfell.
Yep.
I don't see anything near Hammerfell.
I see
What?
things near Hammerfell.
We have to refresh.
Roll 20. Come on. What are you doing today?
Ah, there they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Standing
Are they-
on the back of the cart, Brandy's gonna call out, "Are these the things you're worried about?" And she's gonna just bring her hands back with these bonds of gold energy, and she's gonna Eldritch Blast The first one's coming at this fucker, the close right one.
The technical term.
All right. Roll to hit.
Is 22 hit?
No,
22 will
that'd be
hit.
terrifying.
And
It's
then
like, nah.
add... Oh, added it.
Nice.
Haha!
Is that
Would that-
including the
That would
friendly
not-
focus?
No, it would not be. So one more, so 10.
All right. Impacts the creature. It seems pretty hurt, but not quite done yet.
I'll fucking do it again.
Fucking do it.
I'll do it again.
That'll hit?
It's 21.
No.
Brandy is just on her game today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Excitement
this
level.
one, this one would not include Genie's
Yes.
Wrath, so it's just 9. Another 9.
That one, the creature is almost imploded or exploded out from the force of this blast. Completely destroyed. It was this one, correct?
The right one. This
They look
one.
like bugs. Oh, I see. Those are wings.
All right, this one. Okay. Sounds
Those
wonderful.
Dang.
familiar ones.
And then
Unzen.
Then
Brandy is going to call out to Hammerfell. And then, on your god, Hammerfell. And she's going to give him a Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Which,
On your
as a Valor Bard, you can also use as a reaction to add to your AC. Add to
Oh.
a damage roll.
All right.
Nice. Add to damage roll? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so it can be to a damage roll or a reaction as your AC
Gotcha.
as a Valor Bard, and then it can be to like a save or something like that normally.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Nice.
All right. You will see 4 more of these creatures align themselves. Flying in, however, that is their entire turn. Do you want to do any movement, Brandy?
No, I'm just gonna stay crouched-ish on the
all right.
the top of the card.
All right, let me go ahead and add these guys. Boom. No, it'd be like this. Boom. All right. All right. Then after that, it is Sir Hammerfell's turn.
I have a question. Are these things flying still, or are they on the ground?
They are currently flying. Yes, flying about 5 feet within the air, pretty much meeting your guys' gaze.
Ah, okay. This is a bit odd, but I'm gonna instruct Francis to use the divine variant of the Staff of the Steed. He's gonna take his action to try to stagger each creature within 5 feet of it.
All right. What are
As
those?
he rears up and then smashes his hooves into the ground, causing a spatter of dust everywhere. I need each creature within 5 feet of Francis to make a DC 13 con save or be knocked prone.
Yo.
All right. We got an 11, a 9, a 21, and a 16.
The 16 and the 21 save, but the 11, the 9, and the... What was the other one? I don't know. If it's below 13, it fails.
Oh, wait, I need to roll one more. That was an
Oh
18.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
There are more of them.
Unfortunately,
Yes, there are a lot of them.
I'm looking for a prone condition. None of these really scream out prone to me. This is kind of wrong, but we'll do that one. That one's terrifying. And
Tyrion Lannister.
boom. All right. Anything else for Francis?
Nothing on Francis, however. I am going to make 2 attacks. One on this prone guy and the other one on the other prone guy.
All right.
Here's the first one is at advantage because he's prone and because of many
Yeah,
reasons.
that'll hit.
He's going to take fucking god every time.
Oh my god.
6 bludgeoning damage,
All right.
and I'm going to move him here.
All right.
The second swing. Oh shit!
That'll impact.
Is
Yes.
on this guy,
Gosh.
and he's gonna take. Here we get 2d8. I rolled a. The fuck did that roll? What? Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Lovely.
God damn it. Is that damage wrong? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, he takes 7. Wait, no, it's it's 7.
Unfortunate.
Also, all attacks made against him are advantaged because he is the Crusher crit. Also, both of them are marked. So they have disadvantage against attack rolls against all of the creatures that are not me. And with that, I'm going to use a bonus action to
bonus stuff.
Not do anything. Yep. Yeah. No, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right.
As I just scream, "Have at he!" and just start swinging away at these things.
All right. Sinian will go and then do a couple of minor bolts, I believe. Where is guiding bolt? Hello.
Sinian's casting Guiding Bolt?
No, he's casting minor bolt, but I can't find it. Spells. There we go. He's gonna cast 2 of those. How did I cast it wrong? It's not a save.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Let's just do another one that requires a spell attack. I don't want to do any of these that spoil the names of what his spells are.
Just do a guiding bolt. What's that called?
Sure. It's called Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
You will use a Guiding Bolt on one that hasn't been hit yet. Well, we can't really see any that haven't been hit yet. Oh no, wait, there's this guy. He will Guiding Bolt that guy. I'm sure this will work. Motherfucker. That one didn't even put it. Am I lagging? Are you guys seeing it come up?
Nope.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Oh no, it's broken.
We'll just have him make a check with which he has proficiency, and that uses charisma. So boom. Why is it +3? No, it's just a 26. Yeah, which is a 19, which will hit. So it'll hit this guy.
I'm the best going.
And we'll do. And this will be at base level because, oh my god. And he doesn't add any, so just boom. 12 points. The creature is barely hanging on as it impacts. And they are bathed in golden light as he says something in Celestial. And that will be all for his turn. Oh wait, as a bonus action, he will unsleeve a 2nd level bless, so everyone is blessed.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! I could have added the fucking bard damage to the damage.
Are you okay, Kepesh?
Yeah.
Boom. Just putting this on you. But that being said, Selira, it is now your turn.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going with magic missiles. This time we're going at 3rd level.
All right.
So
who are you aiming at?
I'm gonna go for the one that's like right next to me. That's freaking me out.
All right.
So I'm gonna hit that. How hurt is that one looking?
This one in front of you?
Yeah.
I believe he's looking pretty all right.
Okay. So that's gonna be, if I cast it at 3rd level, that's gonna be 5. I know how to do math. I can do it. I know the numbers. 5 plus 5. So that's 16 force damage on this thing.
16. Yeah, just
Those ones.
completely decimated out of existence. Let me make sure. And he is now completely dead.
Nice.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Now, the first group will go. Beginning with this guy, who is going to make a stinger attack against you, Sir Hammerfell.
Mm-hmm.
That will be not great. 11 to hit.
Nope. That's
Right, so
not it.
This uncomfortable, familiar sensation of the stinger being pushed in your direction is sort of like, for a moment, it causes you to stall, but then you quickly just walk it away with either your hammer or shield, as the creature is also knocked back. And then it will be... I believe, this prone one's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Who will use 15 feet of their movement to stand. Or to correct themselves, question mark? Not really standing. And there will be an attack made against you with Stinger as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural one. You see the Stinger go outward again, and just as it's about to impact, it sort of just smashes against the steel of your breastplate. You may make an attack as a reaction if you'd like.
I will.
All right.
Why not? Can I go? She. Wow. Oh shit! 27, natural 20 again.
Yes.
I have advantage because mounted combatant. I'm mounted, and he is smaller than Francis.
Yeah, go ahead
So-
and
He's gonna take. I rolled 2 2s again. God damn it! Oh my god. I'm gonna use.
I'll say before you do that, this is the creature you've hit before. It is now knocked out,
Oh, nice.
and sort of this blood smears across the cliff behind it. This purplish blue blood.
Nice.
All right, and then
Oh, it was also hit by Crusher, so it's gonna be advantage either way.
it will be not that one. It will be the other prone one's turn, who's going to
Yep.
stand, and will then make a stinger attack. That will be a 16 to hit.
The 16 does not hit.
Misses completely this time around. After that will be Brandy. You are up.
Fella?
Get a look at this battlefield. I'm gonna throw my first Eldritch Blast at this fucker.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
Oh,
It
you
does
have
not,
bless? You
unfortunately.
have bless?
You do have less.
Oh. Oh. 13?
That is their AC.
Oh my god, nice.
The only time it matters is when he's not here.
So this would be 9. This would be
All right.
9.
Oh, you
They'll
have.
impact
Which one are you shooting?
this
This
one
guy?
over here. Yeah,
You have advantage against him because Guiding Bolt.
it's true.
It didn't matter. Let's go.
Did it
Oh,
not
I
matter?
Well, I don't know. Roll with advantage. Roll it again.
You can make another roll, yeah.
Oh, it's worse.
Oh, it
yeah,
would've mattered.
Yeah, it mattered. It mattered. Holy
All right,
shit.
so impacts the creature, and it is completely turned to dust.
Alright. And then my second one, I'll turn to this one.
All right.
Because it's not
Fucking fuck.
You do
Alright,
have bless. Come on.
Unfortunately, does not impact. As the first one is destroyed a bit easier than you're expecting, so you turn very quickly to try and make use of time and send this bolt, but unfortunately, it does not impact.
And that's just gonna be my turn. I'm gonna call it there.
All right. After that, it will be this group's turn. Just not very many remaining. Also, he is not prone anymore. He will make a stinger attack against you, Hammerfell.
Mm-hmm.
9
No.
impacts against the armor again, and the other final one of this group will make another attack. 19.
That is my armor class.
Are you going?
Is it a reaction to add the...
It is.
I already used it. Yeah.
Right, Brandy. It's a reaction to add the bardic inspiration to
As
AC.
AC, yes.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Then you will see this finally as these pseudo dragons manage to pierce through the armor. They manage to find purchase, and they will deal. They will deal 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
It's non-magical, by the way.
Yeah. Con save? I am good at those. Apparently not. Fuck.
Unfortunately...
8?
No. There is a familiar sensation.
Deeply poetic, holy shit. It's the same spot, too.
You are now, you are stunned. And you will also take another, only 3 points of poison damage as you feel this venom pulls through your veins. And as this venom begins to fill your veins, you will hear an all-familiar screech, Sir Hammerfell. As cresting the mountain and casting a shadow on its turn will be an all-too-familiar... draconic creature with sort of standard fair-looking skin on a humanoid, but as it lands upon this cliffside, bathed in scars from a previous battle, it lands and screams in all of yours direction. However, that is all it can do on its turn, with a roll of 14 for initiative.
Oh no!
So, Hammerfell, at the end of your turn, you go ahead and make a save.
Hang on.
Constitution saving throw.
During my turn, Francis is gonna try to do his fucking smash again. He's gonna like veer around and kick dust up in their faces. I need all 3 of these guys, or 4 of these guys, to make con saves.
All right. Ooh, lot worse. Oh my god!
What?
I rolled 3 natural ones.
Oh my god!
And an 8, so the highest there is a 9.
Yeah, those all fail. So Hammerfell is looking at this thing in deep shock. He's probably stunned more from the sight of it rather than the poison at this point. But Francis is strong and is vigilant and is trying to defend us as best he can as he spins around and kicks each one of these things, knocking them to the floor. Yeah, and that's the end of my turn because I don't have anything, so I gotta make another con save.
Yes, sorry.
I'm good at those.
Yes, you find yourself free from the poison at the end of your turn. However, You can even say it happens earlier, but the sight of the creature still deafens your movement, and that is all for your turn.
Yep.
Sinead will say, "Ah, a bigger one." He'll do another guiding bolt on the big one, and we're gonna use the same fucking get around. 24 will hit, and that will be 46.
Deceiving it. Oh my god! Holy shit!
Hammerfell, you are stunned by the creature as it roars in your direction. However, there is this motivational movement from behind as a blinding laser beam impacts the creature, shrouding it in bright white light. And it takes 20 damage. It's looking pretty rough already.
The pseudo-dragon?
The wyvern.
The wyvern? Oh.
Yes. And that is the end of Simeon's turn, I believe. Yeah, no, not too many people have gotten hit. So Lyra, you're up.
How are the other pseudo-dragons looking?
A fair amount of them are looking rough, but they, with the fact that Hammerfell has not attacked them this turn, they are still up and flying. Only one of them seems to be at full health.
I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself and also turn into a wyvern.
I believe Polymorph requires it to be a beast. Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, I can't? Oh, it's a monster.
Yes.
It's not a beast.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Ah, never mind. We'll just do Magic Missile again then.
Alright. My apologies.
No, it's all good. Once we fight a beast, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 4.
Who are you casting this on?
The pseudo-dragon that looks the healthiest, and that's gonna be 15 force damage.
15. Alright, yep. Impacts. Creature is completely knocked out.
Knocked out or dead?
It is dead. The other ones are prone. Luckily, this wasn't a ranged spell attack. Otherwise, these will all be at disadvantage. But you know, the entirety of the second group is now taken out. Anything else on your turn, Selira?
Nope. That's it.
All right. Then it is going to be this group's the pseudo dragon's turns. They're going to make attacks against you, Hammerfell.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are going to make these attacks. I got a 14, a 8, and a natural 20.
I'm going to... The 14 and the 8 fail. I'm going to... as this one goes to stab me in the chest again, I move my hands aside to reveal the guardian emblem embedded in my armor.
Haha!
And use one of the charges to turn that crit into a normal hit instead.
Alright. That will be only 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so 1.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those. Let's just hope. Con save. We have Bless.
Yes.
And I am going to use my Bardic Inspiration to add to this. What is it, a D6?
D8.
D8. 16.
That will save.
Nice. Took everything.
Took all you got.
Yeah.
But that'll save, and you managed to make it through. Just with a simple wound, as the poison is rejected, and you pull the stinger out, move the pseudo dragon aside. Brandy, you're up.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm still focused on the little guys just to help free up Hammerfell. I'm going to focus on this first closer one. 24 hit.
That'll hit.
Add 1, so it's 5.
Alright. That is enough to take it out.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
Watch it.
I hit that guy before.
Now I'll do this one.
Alright.
23.
That will hit.
Alright, this one's just a 6.
Alright. That one will also be taken out.
Nice.
Yay!
Both of them explode from the impact as you launch these eldritch blasts, and they each explode, and pieces of this sort of bluish purple blood fall to the ground and begin sizzling with the power behind those blasts. Anything else?
Hammerfell, do you still have my inspiration?
I do not. I used it.
Okay. I will
He needed to.
give it to you
I
again.
did need to.
Just shouting out. Stay on your horse and. Yep, that's gonna be my inspiration. My inspiring words. Stay on your horse.
Stay on your horse.
It's good advice.
It's good advice, yeah.
Daddy gave you good.
Alright.
Hammerfell's like, no.
On the wyver's turn, it will and take off flight over here,
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
tracing the impact of the guiding bolt, and will first use its first attack to bite through the top of the Kungadero. Oh, fuck. The Kungadero is just this like latter half near the back. You see as those inside the cart, there's suddenly now light within as the top is torn off. Simeon goes, "Ah!" And the creature's gonna make a stinger attack against him. I'm about to kill Cynian's character while he's not here.
Oh, no.
So he will. That was a natural 20, so that is going to be 46 of piercing damage.
Reaction.
Oh,
8, 10, 14. Cynian takes 18 points of piercing damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, that's good that he needs to make a con save, because only this damage gets doubled.
no. Okay.
He's also got to make a con save against Bless.
You're right.
Is that 2 different saves? Because it's
Yeah.
the piercing and poison. That's fucking brutal right there.
I'm fucking trying to do math here. Oh my god. Alright, so he has this.
Bro, not in the middle of D&D. You can't be doing math right now.
Alright.
What is D&D but math and also make believe?
And we'll go ahead and have him roll that con saving throw right now. He's proficient.
He's a sorcerer. Or not.
Unfortunate. That will be a failure. And he will make another con saving throw to maintain. He maintains concentration, at least for now. And he will take
Doesn't he get to add less to his con save?
It
Yes,
wouldn't
you-
matter.
Okay. That's good to know.
10, 21, 25, 27, 28 points of poison damage to Sinian, and he is paralyzed.
This is not good.
Yeah, that's
Really
not
not
where you
good.
want to be.
Mitch, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Let me just put a fucking...
How close is the wyvern?
It's above the cart, so
Like,
Difficult
can I
to tell?
reach it?
can you reach it?
Oh, wait, never mind.
not
I
from-
wanted to touch it. Never mind.
What are you trying to do?
You'll find out on my turn.
Okay, then we're good. I thought you were trying to do something right now.
No. I was just planning ahead, sorry.
Alright. Then, that'll be all. Hammerfell, what are you doing?
All right.
As you see this creature go and tear apart the cart and stick its stinger into someone you cannot see.
Serious war flashbacks here. I'm gonna. Francis
Oh,
is
shoot,
gonna
I
take.
forgot to mention. Sorry, real quick.
Oh, go for it.
I need to grab. I thought I had a token for this, but I do not. But currently, within the cart, not participating in combat is faring about right there.
He's a dog.
No, but I do not have a token for him currently.
Okay.
But yeah, he's currently scared shitless and crying. Your turn, Sir Hammerfell.
All right. Francis is gonna take the dodge action, or not the dodge, the disengage action,
All right.
and then we are gonna move 15, 20. And I'm gonna run over here, trying to stop this thing from stabbing into the cart at someone I cannot see, and I'm going to make a attack against him.
All right.
Here's the first one. 22.
That'll hit.
They roll decent.
10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning.
Knock some of this more purple red blood out of his mouth. He's looking surprisingly rough.
Can it cast spells?
No.
Okay, good to know. And I will move him 5 feet this way. Like slamming the hammer into his leg and pulling him off of the cart. Say, your quarrel's with me, and mine is with you.
You see as the barbed tail detaches from Sinian and just drops his limp, stunned body onto the floor.
I'm gonna kill you. And I'm gonna take another swing. 19 plus,
That'll hit.
yeah, 20, 23. Yeah,
That'll
22. Whatever. Oh my god, I rolled good again. 9
Nine.
points of bludgeoning damage.
He looks pretty close to death already.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Searing Smite. As I raise my hammer up into the air and lightning strikes down onto it, I'm then going to action surge and take 2 more swings.
All right. Go for it.
Fuck!
Doesn't impact, unfortunately.
Plus.
Still, unfortunately, does not impact.
I'm not gonna do it, but I could.
You could.
Fuck it. Oh my god.
That'll hit.
20. Let's fucking go. Holy shit.
Yes! Kill it, end this.
And he's making a con save. I deal him an additional 3 points of fire damage.
Con save is a 10.
That is a failure. He is now on fire.
Alright.
And the final attack.
Wait, I could have used Fireball this whole time.
Yeah?
I thought it was immune to fire because of the dragon.
Not all dragons are immune to fire. That's racist.
Yeah, I know,
Tell
but...
Alright.
What a fool I am.
Another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, you deal the Searing Smite, casting it ablaze, and then you swing the final hammer swing down. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
This more than a century-long hatred towards this thing is
Poetic
finally ended
justice.
as he swings the hammer into the side of its head and it's cast to the ground. He then dismounts Francis and walks over to it and begins to mercilessly pummel this thing's head in, just with pure rage and fury that you've never seen from Harfell before.
Alright. That is the end of combat.
Cynian, I'm gonna hop into the carriage and cast Aid on Cynian. He's making death saves, isn't he?
No,
he's
he's just paralyzed.
He's just paralyzed, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
There you go.
There we go.
God damn it.
What? Did you want to... Did you want to...
No. I was having trouble with commands with the music font. This other pseudo dragon, if no one chases him, is gonna fly away.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm in the carriage.
Right. Let's go. Hammerfell, as you mercilessly beat this thing to a pulp, you could feel its old bones, its old withering bones, sort of cracking underneath hammer swing or battery of your fists, either way. But you can't help but feel that this isn't over yet.
He drops to his knees before the thing and just, like, slumps over.
So Hammerfell? I'm gonna, like...
What the bloody hell was going on out there?
Nothing now.
I was just sitting down, enjoying my time. And a bloody dragon whips through the roof.
Why do you think it's a good idea to be escorted?
Yeah. Believe me. I'm glad I'm out here with all of you.
I'm gonna
And
cautiously approach Sir Hammerfell.
in Elvish, she'll say, "Fuck me."
I'm gonna give him a look. Like, language.
Alright. You approach Sir Hammerfell?
Sir Hammerfell?
Yes.
I look at this thing's, like, destroyed head.
It's completely mutilated corpse.
I believe so. Is everyone else? How is Cynian? Is he alright?
He's fine. Simple to get rid of.
He will cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on himself.
How do you feel?
I always thought that I would feel much better, but I don't.
Let's give it some time. That was quite the battle. And you fought valiantly. Do you want to ride in the carriage? Would you feel better with Francis?
I think I shall be alright. He
Should we
stands
carry
up.
on before more of them show up? Brandy, you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Does anyone need healing? Do we all think we're ready for the road?
I'm gonna climb back up on the carriage and pick the reins back up.
Alright.
Take that as all ready for the road then.
Getting ready to go. I look back at the thing and cast Searing Smite on my hammer and touch it to its body to light it aflame.
Ignites and slowly begins to flake away.
As much as I've hated you, I still wish for Bjorn to look kindly upon your soul before I get back onto Francis and then start riding away.
Alright. You all travel for probably another 3 or 4 hours before you reach a small clearing. You are once again in snowy altitude. Snow lies upon the ground, but there is an area here that seems to be more clear of interrupting boulders and cliff sides that often go unnoticed. Good place to stop for the night.
Should we rest here?
Yes, I believe so. The horses
I
need
stop the
some
carriage.
respite.
I'll hop off the carriage and start setting up camp.
Alright.
So, Hammerfell, will you show me how to make a fire?
Oh, yes, of course. It's an important skill. Start gathering what pieces of wood I can. Use the cool new shovel to dig a hole. And to
I lend it.
set down rocks around the side, kind of showing Solera everything, all the steps. You think that this is probably setting his mind at ease. It's probably really good for him to have something to do.
Faring will step out of the cart fairly early on and say, "Sorry I wasn't much help today. I've found that I'm actually quite a bit more fearful than I originally thought. That being said, I'm definitely happy to take first watch.
Wonderful.
Good on you." Begins messing with his revolution.
I'm gonna try and make a fire as Sir Hammerfell shows me.
Alright. Easily enough. Go ahead and make a survival check. With advantage.
I will help her. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like you were told to go gather some quick tinder, and you gathered like this wet, mulchy stuff and begin trying to set it ablaze. It's having no effect.
I don't think I did this right. I try and like use can I use prestidigitation to light it?
Yes.
You could try it and then.
Oh
light
yeah,
it.
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna try and light it with prestidigitation.
Oh, yes, that should work. So, No, she's here.
It's dried and then set ablaze.
There we go. I forgot I could do that. There are a lot of things I'm not good at until I use magic.
Well, it is always helpful. If you need something done, I'm sure there's some spell that is capable of accomplishing it.
The question is whether I know how to do it.
Well, that's why you're out here, is it not? To learn and experience the world.
Yes? Precisely.
Some of the world should not be experienced.
What did you say?
Oh, some of the world just should not be experienced.
Like what? Besides today.
Well, that's what I was referring to. Is something that just should not be seen. Be left in the dark corners of the world.
If it's left in the dark corners of the world, it's free to hurt everyone who's trapped in there.
Suppose you're right.
Important to have people like you who can protect those.
It's important to have people like you to remind them of what they're fighting for.
Gonna poke the fire with a stick, 'cause that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yep.
I've always seen, like, Sir Hammerfell and, like, the people I've traveled with poke fires with sticks. I don't actually know what it does, but I'm gonna do it. Tomorrow is a new day.
That it is. It shall be a brighter one. I would hope.
Well, if it doesn't rain again. Did Brandy cast Tiny Hut?
It's not nighttime, is it?
Oh, okay.
Well, it just got to... Well, it depends how long
I was
you
wondering
all...
if she had yet.
You're setting
I was
up-
under the assumption it was still like midday.
No,
No,
you were
we, like,
traveling
traveled
for a
the rest
while.
of the day.
No, I'm not going to set it up till like right before we're going to bed.
Alright.
Good plan. Varing is taking first watch. I can take second.
I believe I can handle second watch. Should that be alright with you?
Oh, of course. I do like to get all my rest in at once. Does it disturb your sleep to wake up partway through?
It does, but I've gotten used to it. He is on the road after all.
True. How do you keep watch when you're by yourself?
Well, there are hours where nothing is guarded. You just have to hope that you can wake up in time.
I have a spell for that.
Do you?
Yes. I
Well-
think I've...
Will you cast occasionally around the site?
Sets an alarm and tells me if anyone comes within a certain area.
Sounds like that would be fairly helpful.
It is. On the road, much more helpful than anything. More often at home, I just use it to make certain no one moves my things while I'm out of the room. Not that anyone would, but sometimes maids are cleaning and I I'm in the middle of something, you know. Is it like nighttime then? So is the sunset?
Yes, the sun is set at this point.
Good night, Sam.
Yes, I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go lay down and do my meditation thing.
I wanted to talk to Select before she goes
okay.
to bed.
Then I'm just laying on my bedroll.
So Lara, would you mind going with me for a walk for a moment?
Alright. I switched to English. Is this about what we talked about earlier?
In Elvish. Yes, it is.
I get up and go with her.
All right.
Once we're a reasonable distance away, back to common. Do you remember what the phrase I told you was?
The one in Primordial?
Yes.
In Kavma esse iliactidamo? I haven't had a chance to look it up.
I trust you a great deal, Solara. So I'll save you the trouble. My true name is Enkavma. It means burn in Primordial.
Appropriate. It's a beautiful name.
Every elemental has a simple word that can be loosely associated with the element in Primordial. Just saying the word is not to know. I have to have some sort of intent behind.
So if I just speak it, it won't harm you, or?
No.
And Kavma. It is a lovely name.
Thank you.
I'll keep it safe.
I trust that you will. Yes, that is why I'm telling you.
You were a very great friend to me, Brandy. And I am.
As are you to me. She just gently holds, puts both hands around one of Solara's. I want you to truly know how much I trust and respect you for this secret.
It's an honor.
Pulls her hands away. That is all. Yeah.
Should we go to bed?
I'll go ahead and I'll set up the dome for all of us.
Faring is taking first watch, and Sir Hammerfell has volunteered to take second, so you won't have to do anything tonight.
All right. Good. Good night, all.
Good night, Brandy. I'm gonna lay down and do the trance thing.
All right. All four of you quickly find rest within this larger clearing within the tempered range. As the cloudy day has sort of died down into only various small clouds pushing through the starlit sky, lit by Lucto. And as you all begin your rest, all four of you find yourselves within a rather small underground cave. As you all look around, you all see each other. And
is this a dream? Do I know this is a dream?
it feels like you've been pulled away from what is a normal dream for you. You are all experiencing this. You all look around and gain your surroundings, seeing one another, before you hear a large and you see atop a plateau within this cave, a draconic-looking creature with a skin fairly similar to a man's, ready to attack.
Just Nova.
And that's when we're going to go to break.
All right. We're going to take a break until 10:23, McClure?
Yeah.
I'll
Sounds
be back in just a minute. Do you guys want me to leave I'll leave that on. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna get some more water and stuff, and see you guys momentarily.
Yeah. I'll be back in a moment as well. See you all in a bit.
Yeah.